Hi, loves. Happy Saturday. I hope that you're well. I'm preparing for the holiday and safe and um, not forcing or rushing. I know that it's kind of crazy out there today. So let's start out with the tarot to see what we need to know for the weekend. All right, so the first card out here is Two of Wands. So you might have to make a choice about what it is that you want to pursue and go after. You might be spending some time getting your mind right. Maybe you need to visit somewhere near water just to still yourself. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, notice that water is carrying through. Water, water. And you could be seeing certain like bluebirds or doves as symbology this weekend. Yeah, you're getting your mind right about what it is that you want to pursue. Notice the Mercury in Sagittarius. So also somebody could be traveling or just moving very fast. Lots of transformation. There could be a move as well. Then we have the Fool. So yeah, somebody could be taking a leap of faith this weekend or just going after something. We have the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Okay, equal give and take. So some fruition could be coming in for investments and time and work that you put in the past. Our next card is the Five of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in any lack mindset. All right, there is changes. There are changes coming to your finances. And that card is Mercury in Taurus. So we had Mercury in Aries and then Mercury in Taurus. So moving on with that energy, but wanting foundation. Yeah, we have Four of Wands out there wanting foundation and solid ground. Maybe you could have been hurting from something this weekend or something that you find out. This is also Saturn in Libra. So this is honest communication, real realizations and, real heartfelt discussions or just consequences from something that ended recently. All right. So I think that there could be some type of choice that needs to be made this weekend so that better things can come in. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. So there could have been some kind of like fighting or, just fighting, having to stand your ground, having to fight for yourself to protect yourself. You have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you need to fight so that your cup can run over. Making sure that your emotions and you're grounded. Notice the dove. We were talking about that. Okay, so grounding your emotions and really pouring back into yourself. We have Two of Cups. So there could be some type of love offering this weekend. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Okay, Libra in the house. I'm a Libra. Y'all know that. Libra sun. So this is not only a beautiful card, but this is really saying, things are going to be just. You're going to receive justice for some type of hurt or work or whatever it is that you put in. You're definitely going to receive some fruition for that. So let's see what else we have. The next deck that we're going to use is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. So let's see what our angels and ancestors want us to know this weekend. We have the Druid. So holding your space. Okay, Druids are ancient tree people. So you may be called to give gratitude towards nature. Okay, or spend some time. We did have holding this. This says hold the space. And we did have this Two of Wands that's kind of giving the same energy. Okay, they're both looking off in the distance. I don't know if you could let me move this over. So they're both looking off in the distance here. So just spend some time getting mentally centered. We have the Mountains card. So stand your ground. Yeah, we had stand your ground. I was talking about standing your ground as well. So stand your ground. People may be trying to make you sway to appease themselves, but you have to do what's right for you. Okay. We have the Lord. This is take charge with authority. Yeah. You have to do what's right with you. That's that justice, same justice energy. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do what's right for self first. We have Elder. Yeah. Move beyond ancestral patterns. You're the cycle breaker. Okay. You are the one that is putting in that work, and it's going to be felt in your lineage in the future. You may be frustrated because you want certain things to happen now. But in the future, you're in the next several generations will reap the benefits from the work that you're doing. We have the high priest out here as well. So intend and create. Lots of wand energy, even in the ancestral cards. Everybody is holding a wand. Everybody, okay, except for the mountain card. But the druid, okay, we have the high priest. So you could be receiving a wand or using a wand, or that wand is just your will, okay? So bottom of the deck, we have seer. So we have see beyond the current situation. So prepare yourself to see beyond. You're actually already seeing past, like, the illusions of certain challenges that are here right now. And it's going to help you move forward with ease. Okay, you're not going to be afraid or anything like that. You kind of know that this is absolutely necessary at this point. The next deck we're going to pull from is the Goddess Rising deck, the African Goddess Rising deck, Oracle deck. I love this deck. Beautiful. What do we need to know for the weekend, Spirit? What goddess energy? We have Erzulie Dantor, Etheric Chords. I was actually talking about this, and we have Medusa at the bottom of the deck. So I was actually talking about etheric chords in the past couple readings. It's been coming up a lot. So I was talking about doing a cord cutting ritual. If you didn't see this week's reading, definitely check it out. I also did a reading for the solstice, two-parter. So also check that out. So let's read here about the etheric chords. 27, which is 9. This card is 27. So this is giving wish fulfillment. Okay, Goddess of Etheric Chords. It says, Erzulie Dantor fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. The guidance of this card, it says, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. Ooh! So we have a common theme this weekend, okay? Know your worth. Know what needs to end. Know when you need to make a choice for your highest good, okay? The embodiment of this card says, the energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes and see divine swords of gods and goddesses loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, etheric cords, or emotional cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. The goddess declaration with this card, it says, I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. And this is going to bring great change as well. Okay, so once you dissolve these negative etheric cords that are still bound to you from past, you're going to feel a lot of emotions. You could feel rage at first for just acknowledging like how you ever let yourself accept something like that. Okay, but it's okay. You can move past that. You do not have to stay in that energy. You do not have to stay in that energy. Okay, the next card is Medusa. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth? This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. There's that justice again. Okay, it says Medusa's shadow guidance. You are pissed off, petrified, and angry and shaking, but underneath that you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. The embodiment of this card is take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. And now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening, allowing yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. The goddess declaration with this card, it says, I have a right to feel my feelings. And you'll notice that when you feel your feelings and give them space, it really does allow you to transform, okay? It really does allow you to see the bigger picture, to move on, okay? You do not have to stay stuck in that energy, but you have every right to feel your feelings, especially if somebody did something to harm you or make you feel less than. Say what you gotta say, girl or guy or person, okay? The next deck that we're going to use is the Mystic Sisters Oracle. Sisters of Harmony is our first card out here. Is there anything else that we need to know for this weekend, Spirit, from this Oracle deck? Oh, okay. We have Kuan Yin. Oh, I love that. And that's a beautiful balancing energy for that sacred rage. Oh, and we have Bridget out here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Amunet. So let's read about these cards from the creator of this Oracle deck. These are really beautiful cards. I actually like the decks that were really calling to us today. So let's start with the Sisters of Harmony. And okay, so the keywords here are music, affinity, and balance. The Sisters of Harmony exemplify a joint creative endeavor and successful partnership. Harmony is key, and you'll need to tune into each other's voice. By blending diverse voices, we find symmetry and perfect balance. Unity is achieved, which gives us great clarity to simultaneously comprehend the complete ensemble and the individual attributes. Sharing a passion and a vision with others is a beautiful way to encourage each other to increase your personal talents. There is nothing like the magic of coming together to sing the same song, to find a favorable key for you all to sing in, and to practice awareness that your individual parts are respected and complementary to each other. So this is kind of giving community, but also like, harmony and joy and singing and gratitude and grounding and, understanding that music is healing as well. And when you do have that community that is supportive, it really does allow you to flourish. Okay, so our next card is Kuan Yin. Keywords are compassion and empathy. Kuan Yin is the Asian deity of mercy and compassion. Her name literally means observing the cries of the world. She sits at the center of a mandala and can see every point of view at once. The action this card asks for you is to find a more transcendent perspective. Realize that when we make judgments or harsh criticisms towards ourselves or others, we are likely not taking the full story into account. We've all suffered, and when we are doing well, it isn't always easy to remember what it felt like during our rocky phases. We must try to recall the details, including all of the sorrows and pain, and the courage involved in making a change. This allows us to increase our empathy and gain wisdom. There is definitely some type of choice that you're going to have to make this weekend, okay? Our next card out here is Bridget. Love her energy. Beautiful energy. Very strong. We have inspiration, revelation, creativity. The great mother goddess Bridget offers you a flame of inspiration from her cauldron of brewing creativity. Such a gift as this must not be passed up. Now is the moment to act on the orders of your muse. She will speak to you in the midst of any an artistic and creative endeavor when you are most receptive. Your eyes, hands, and ears will be guided to create magic. By following the instructions of your muse, you will find your soul is nourished and greater meaning to your time on earth is understood. Inside the act of creativity is a hidden treasure. The ability to slip out of time into integrity. Bridget will inspire you to find your fire within. And like I said earlier, we did have a lot of Wands energy. And our last card for the reading for this weekend is Amunet. The keywords here are hidden meanings and deceit. Yeah. Amunet is the goddess of mystery whose name means the hidden one. She symbolizes the subconscious mind of the shadow self. Drawing this card indicates something has been obscuring your vision and you are unable to see the whole picture clearly. You may feel that you are stumbling in the dark and that nothing is going as planned. You may feel deficient in a strength you've known yourself to possess. At times like this, it is often best to simply... Can you stop doing that? to simply be still and try to recollect yourself. It is time to pause, review the direction that you are heading and try to understand where you are on your path presently. Optimism is an important virtue, but now it is time to take the blinders off and regain a full view. Our own perspective of our circumstances can sometimes be deceptive. So yeah, I feel like there's some kind of truth that's going to be revealed this weekend, and it's going to require a choice on your behalf. And no, you are not selfish to choose yourself. No, you are not, there's nothing wrong with wanting to focus on self and deciding that something is not to be accepted. Okay. So don't forget to take charge. Don't forget to stand your ground. Don't forget to put in the work. And if you are inspired to do something, definitely take some action this weekend. Okay. But I love you guys. I hope that you have a safe holiday weekend. I will be on Monday to do our weekly reading, even though it is Christmas, but it's still a moon day. So I don't know if I'll get to do a live, but I will be posting a reading for the week for next week, which is our last week of this year. So definitely check it out. And I will also be doing a reading for 2024. If you would like to book your personal service, I definitely recommend going on my website to do that, thepeacepath.net. All the links are in my bios. If you feel called to leave a donation, it's greatly appreciated. But I love you guys. Stay safe and have a happy weekend and safe weekend. Peace.